Today I am showcasing Angrath, or Angrath. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I've never actually played any games with this before this little recording session here, and I just wanted to give him a shot. A lot of people were complaining about ASHIOK in the meta, and I just wanted to see basically how strong he felt, right? So, and since it's new to me, I wanted to try a deck where I could actually maybe play Path of the Barbarian in, because I wanted to try it out. And the fact that Angrath, if you've dealt damage to your opponent, you get +1/0 on the creatures you summon that turn, and then also combined with the Axe of Vengeance giving +1/0, it felt like it wouldn't be that hard to have creatures with 5 attack or more, and actually trying to proc Indomitable Strength a lot. So we're playing the Silent Prowler just because it's a 1-drop that's going to get in there and then activate Angrath's ability to make things stronger. We're playing the Shock just for some removal, some burn. Pouncing Lemur as our 1-drop to just go face. Searing Change is obviously another enabler for Angrath. And then Famished Fiend is another enabler because you get it guaranteed because you attack, they drain 1, and then everything you summon for the rest of the turn is going to have +1 attack. Vengeful Brute, deal 2 damage to each player, so another enabler for Angrath. And all those also are enablers for your Deathraider, by the way. So you just want to do damage to your opponent, so that way when you summon him, you'll draw a card, obviously. So all those cards just ensure that you get that card draw pretty much. Ragerunner is fantastic, gives it haste or sneak, so if they have blockers, you give it sneak. If they don't, you can just go face immediately. Ball Lightning seems very strong with Indomitable Strength because it has 6 power, so you're effectively going 11 reach, so that seemed way too good to pass up. Blitzing Minotaur, 3-drop 3/3. If they were dealt damage in any way before you attack, like with a shock or something like that, then it's 4. If you still have the Axe of Vengeance, it can go to 5 and just be a big surprise. Okaun the Crusher, not sure how to say that. 3-drop 3/4. After an opponent draws, he gets +1/0. So you play it as soon as they draw. It's already got 5 power and will enable the Indomitable Strength. Same thing goes here. It just needs 1 buff from anything, and then it will also enable the Strength. And you're obviously most likely not going to play it on a turn where you didn't already deal damage, which means he's almost always going to come out with 5 power. So he fits very well. I needed another 1 of. So I'm playing him because he has sneak and then can also give you the silent strikes, but then gives the +2/+0. So that's another way of getting to 5 power. And then I have the Looting Lizard because I wanted another way of trying to find the bombs in my deck to enable the Indomitable Strength more frequently, like the Ball Lightning and things like Zozu, things like Shadow Operative, and the Firespout Elemental. So you know, this is just one of my favorite cards, but you know, it'll enable Indomitable Strength right off the bat. And dealing 2 to yourself, sometimes it sucks, but usually it sucks more for them. Shadow Operative gets +2 and sneak if a creature died, but even if a creature doesn't die, it still has 5 power, which is what we're looking for. And Zozu, sometimes you'll have to attack multiple times before he gets to 5, but regardless, Zozu is just one of those cards that's really obnoxious and hard to deal with sometimes. And then the Molten Mastery, starting turn 5, you have a chance to draw an extra temporary card instead of getting a mana gem. And drawing the extra card seems a lot more important than like the Eruption from the Volcano. Especially in a deck like this where I'm just trying to get to certain cards to proc the Indomitable Strength. So it was performing really well and I liked it. And the chance is actually 40%, which is really, really high. So between that and the Lizard and the Deathraider, you actually have a significant amount of draw. So I've got 2 games to show you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. Alright, I was excited to play my first game with Angrath, but it's of course against DOMRI, which is probably just a better aggressive deck than us. I was hoping to get, you know, a slower mid-range list or Control or ASHIOK, but sadly, that was not the case. I want to top the Ball Lightnings. I don't want them in my opening hand. This doesn't seem too bad. I wonder how much the Barbarian class is going to make the difference. Sadly, no 1-drop, but I do have 2, 3, 4, and a 5 play. So, could be worse, I suppose. This does block this as well, which is nice. Alright, so here we go. Gotta fight for the board early. Yeah, I didn't think so. So it seems like I should just attack, drain 1, and play this, but my board's just better than his, so I just want to get in the damage while I can. Okay, and he's really close to getting a free creature because he just played a ton of 1-drops, right? Hopefully there's no trap. I think it is best for me to just mop the board up. And the only reason I'm comfortable doing that is because this is going to take some resources away from him. Yep. That was a fantastic top. I really need to get this online. I just haven't had a chance to play it. Otherwise, you know, turn would have been way worse a bunch of times. Yeah, I might as well stop the damage. He's gonna block my Zozu anyway. The very first turn, it's possible. Figures. If that's the temporary card, then I will of course play it. So okay. Should have played this first and then this, obviously. First game with Angrath, so it's not too bad. Okay, so this can't block, so he's gonna make me block with my sneaker now. I might be able to keep up with the boars with my land though. So we're gonna take this trade. I want to save the Chain Lightning for whenever I have the last card in Barbarian class. I'm going to keep the 4-2 to block his 3-2, but I am going to summon this and attack. He's going to sacrifice the 2-1 Goblin most likely. No, okay, interesting. I'm going to hold this charge for something with Trample or Sneak. Mindless Rage. Indomitable Strength is next. Okay. Very nice. This card's really annoying. I'll get rid of it first because there's a lot of cards in my deck with 1 defense that I don't want to fight that thing. So I think it's reasonable to take 1 more damage there. I'll take the extra card. Now this is a good mop-up turn. So here we go. Is this random? It's random. That's sad. I guess I'll see. Good, it took out the one I wanted. Now we can attack. And we can Lemur. Also, if I get a creature with 4 power and I give it +1, then it'll trigger the last effect of the Barbarian class. You might as well swing with it, unless you want me to deal the 6 to you. There we go. Awesome. So the extra draws seem to really, really help. I'm glad I chose that land over the one that I played with Chandra, the volcano. All right, so that was pretty nice. All right, so we have an ASHIOK game. So hopefully the deck will do what it's supposed to do and take this Spellslinger out, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going second this time, which actually helps a good deal. I'm definitely keeping that. I mean, I could go 1, 2. This is not really something I want right now. That's not really better. I wish this was the Wizards class version, and you wouldn't have so much interaction early. Curious to see what my card will be, though. That was a snap pick. He probably picked something with haste in my deck. Hey, that's not bad. Yeah, I guess I want to attack while I can. Like, if I put this in my deck, then it's going to give me the Indomitable Strength, and then I might not even be able to use it because I won't have any creatures worth anything on the board yet. Oh, naturally. That would explain this, the snap keep. Okay. Naturally. I'm attacking before I play Aerialist.
Just one more taste. You go low, I'll go high.
It has ward, so it's guaranteed to stop this. And that's the mixed card he got from Stan. That's crazy. Cards like this are really good for ASHIOK because they're trying to poke you to death with nightmares, and this is basically just nightmares on legs. Yeah, no. So he has to give up something, or no, excuse me. Maybe I should have blocked it. Yeah. We'll just do this. Yep, and he's going to use the Chill Wind on it, obviously. If he doesn't block the 3/4, that means he probably has a removal spell for it, which is unfortunate. Doesn't feel like there's ever a good turn to start dropping the Barbarian class cards, does it? Yeah, he's going to hit me for 2. Didn't expect the swing here. That's interesting. I will 100% block. Okay, how do I want to do this turn?
Your thoughts are an open door.
5 mana. I could swing. He'll have been dealt damage. I could drop this, but I'm just not proceeding with any part of my plan. Yeah. I think first thing is swinging because I'm not summoning Ball Lightning regardless.
No what?
Interesting. I did not expect that. Now this walks right into... It walks into Infest almost too perfectly. So actually I'm going to do this, this, and this. I would like to have some sort of resistance to Infest. If he happens to play it, of course. Okay. Yeah, stun, make me do 2 more damage to myself. Molten Mastery, making me draw nightmares is pretty obnoxious. Yeah, and then we have Mindless Rage that I can't even employ, right? I'm taking this opportunity to hit him for a bunch. And in that vein, I will also hit myself. Alright, now he better come with it. If he roadblocks me with a creature, Mindless Rage is going to mess him up. I mean, usually cards aren't a bad thing, but... Okay, that might be worth it. Not for 4, it's not worth it. Alright, so we're gonna Reckless Rage. Well, excuse me, Indomitable Strength. And then... drop this. Haste, of course. Okay. Okay. Does he have a shock or something? Okay. So, if I dodge nightmares, I could... Okay. We actually got there. I'm kind of surprised. And... I knew that. Okay, so... This deck seems like it has a good bit of potential. I think I need to work on it a bit more. But I did like it a lot more than I thought. And it wasn't a bad first experience with this Spellslinger. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.